Hey guys, so today we're going to graph sine and cosine when they have phase shifts. And so what a phase shift is let's write out in a formula. We're going to have y equals sine, and it's going to be in the form of we'll have it bx minus c. And then we also have y equals cosine of bx minus c. And that phase shift that we're going to have, phase shift can be defined as c over b units. So let's think about this first example. We've got sine of x minus pi over 2. So, well, our c, you know how the formula calls for minus? So c's value is actually positive in this case. So we've got sine of x minus pi over 2. We've got phase shift of pi over 2 divided by b, which is just the value in front of x. There's nothing there, so that's just a 1. So our phase shift PS equals pi over 2 units. And that's in the positive direction because it's a positive number. So notice that when it's x minus the number inside the parentheses, we're actually going to move to the right. It's kind of backwards. You wouldn't really expect it, but you'll get used to it after a while. So let's draw that in here. Let's do all of our normal stuff. Pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. Let's just go 5 pi over 2. And then let's do the negative. We've got 0, obviously. We've got negative pi over 2, negative pi, negative 3 pi over 2, and negative 2 pi. We'll go that far. Okay, so we moved from our normal sine function, which starts at the origin. We moved over pi over 2. So this is what I would do. I would draw in my starting point here. Nothing else has changed. There's no new amplitude or anything. Let's draw in our 1 and negative 1. So the graph is going to look pretty similar to a normal sine function. It's literally just going to be over pi over 2 units. So I would just say, well, we're going to go up first, and we're going to go down, and then up again. Then that looks like it's my first period of my sine. So here we go. We've got going up and down. And it's going to do the same thing here. So it's going to go this way, back up. And as you can tell, this looks exactly like our sine function. We literally, instead of starting it right at the origin, we just moved it over pi over 2 units. That's exactly what this minus pi over 2 did. So now we've got y equals cosine of x plus pi. So let's do our phase shift again. We know that it is that c over b. So our c, well, the formula is written as x minus c, so that means that it had to be x minus a negative pi, because that turned it into x plus pi. So in this, our c needs to be negative pi over our b, which is just whatever in front of x, which is a 1. So this had a phase shift of negative pi. And that means we just moved over 1 pi unit to the left. And really, you can just look at this right here and say, okay, well, it says plus pi. That's going to be, we're going to do the inverse of that. We're going to go 1 pi the other way. The reason that you need to get used to using this formula is because if there's a b value, you're going to need to do this right here. So I just like to start off with that, and it just helps. Okay, so let's draw on our everything again. We'll go pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. Notice again in this problem, there's no different amplitudes or anything. All we have done is literally just add a phase shift. We've shifted our graph from one place to another. And that is what a phase shift is. I should write it's a horizontal shift. Okay. So we know we normally start at 0, 1, and we moved pi units to the left. So I'm going to say, okay, well, instead of being at 0, 1, we're going to be at negative pi 1. And then I know, well, we usually go down in a cosine function, and nothing else has changed. So we're going to do that again. And then we just start filling in the dots like we normally would with our cosine function. So we go up, and then we go back down. And then we can start filling stuff in. May as well finish that. And you see that our period, instead of ending at 2 pi, it ended at pi. And that again follows the fact that we moved over pi units to the left. So then we can keep going. We're going to go down here. We're going to hit that. Then we're going to hit that. So that's the basic for phase shifts, basic graphing with it. I hope this was able to help. Please remember this formula, because once we do start having some examples with B in it, you'll want to use that. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.